Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2. Where are you? Oh no, it's a grandma again. Moglet? No, go away, go away! You leave her alone! Aren't you fancy? Hide! Quickly! Alright. Here it comes. Fancy looking. Oh, also has ads. Queen of the Dawn. Implacable Empress of Imps. So... Imp sister? No, those are just minions. It really is. Ignore them. Focus on the source of the problem. Exactly. Level 55. Like the ads. Whatever. Like Roland said.
Here goes.
She's just gonna keep making them, so focus on the source of the problem.
Make yourselves useful.
This works out. Whoa. Almost. Aw. I was at a downward stab. Titan's Javelin. That sounds cool. I wish I knew more abilities. Just a few more. Because you can only have 4 equipped at a time. To have a huge list wouldn't be great either. You saved my life. I thought I was going to be... Or if they had some upgrades other than using the Higgledies. If they had some upgrades, I think that would have been really cool. They told me it was too dangerous to go wandering around the sewer on my own, but I wouldn't listen. Just look what happened. Never mind that. What's important is that you're not hurt.
Hey.
What are you doing down here anyway? We're on our way to the slum where all the grandma can live. Really? But why would anyone want to visit a place like that? Well, if you're serious, you have to come and see me while you're there. Need to give you something to say thanks. Moglet, by the way. Bye-bye.
But...
Wait! Show us where it is! She's gone. Hope she'll be alright on her own. Knockout Redeemer Sword. Snagglewolf. So cool. Has no spikes on its back. Intriguing. More fan of the quivering. Would it be possible to tame one of these? Little sugar gets fur by be eaten. Yikes. And boosting be restored by melee attacks, but really like. Looks like we go through here. Well, the opposite way. Let me say first. another songbook, which I've not really gone and looked at all the music. Something I should do.
Tidy.
It's the way it is. I give you 1,000,000 guilders. So here we are. The slum. A criminal that catfolk into this place? Crikey, it ain't possible.
Flippin' heck.
It's all musty and damp because of the sewers as well. Makes the old Sky Pirate base seem like paradise. Well, shall we chat to a few people and see what we can find out? Man. Guards came and took my friends away. Said they'd been plotting against Mossinger. Hope they're alright. We expected no less from the mice, of course, but for the humans to turn against us as well is awfully disappointing. Charges against us are all false, of course. Why, just the other day, my friend was arrested for wearing his trousers inside out. He hadn't even noticed. How is that even a crime? Exactly.
Yeah.
Monsters sometimes come in here from the old sewers, you know. You should see the hullabaloo that springs up when they do. They're only small, so we can usually fight them off, but that doesn't stop everyone worrying they might be poisonous or something. And some of us living down here have got kittens. What if one day a bigger monster happens along when none of us grown-ups are here to protect the little ones? Honestly, it keeps me awake at night. Kitty. It's tragic, really. Beautiful fresh bread is being left to go all moldy. My beautiful fresh bread is being left to go all moldy. I wish I could leave this kingdom and start a new life elsewhere. But how am I ever going to get chances to do that? All these constant patrols are making it harder and harder for me to see my beloved. He's a mouse, you see. If the guards were to catch us together, they'd arrest him for consorting with a Grimalkin. How I wish I'd been born a member of mouse kind.
Hello.
Hey, it's Muglet. A token of Muglet's undying gratitude. A swift fish.
Thank you.
Thank you, Muglet, but are you sure? Fish are awfully hard to get a hold of down here, aren't they? No, I simply can't take it. It's reward enough to see you safe and sound. Really it is. Give Swift Fish back. I'm okay with that. Thank you very, 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 very much. Fish are really hard to get here, you know. I owe you double now. My mom loves these, you see. I've been trying to get my paws on one for ages. I wanted to surprise her with a reminder of what it used to be like back home. What happened to your home, if you don't mind me asking? Soldiers came, didn't they? They threw us out, just like that. My dad tried to stop them, but they arrested him and took him off. Somewhere. Sorry to hear that. All I wanted to know is when we get home, Mossinger will probably get tired of being king soon, and things will all go back to normal, won't they?
Oh.
Well, Wait a second. You're the one that brought me that sardine sandwich. Yeah. Hey, Shadow. Ever since King Mousinger took over, the mouse soldiers have been allowed to do whatever they like. They harass Grimalkin in the streets, even if they've done nothing wrong, and always find some pretense for punishing them. One of my friends was just arrested for shoplifting, while he was queuing up to pay. Makes my blood boil. See, that's terrible. Can't say anything, though. Otherwise, they'll throw me in the dungeons next. Honestly, most cats are afraid to even leave their houses these days. Things are even worse here than I thought. Dogdale's rotten to the blessed core. But it's all because we used to persecute mouse kind. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are very happy to have Mousinger in charge. It's true. I don't condone what he's done, of course. A leader must be above petty vengeance. There's certainly no way we can form a union with such a kingdom. So what are you going to do? get some vengeance of your own. He killed my father and Nella. He overthrew me and stole my kingdom. And he drove all these poor people down here.
Ugh.
He has to be removed. Ding Dong Dell will never know peace otherwise.
Well now.
Tell me, Evan, your father, was he a bad judge of character?
What?
Think about it. Why would he make someone like Mausinger his most trusted advisor?
But...
Well, I suppose he... I'm sorry. I think I need some time to myself. But I think Roland's on the right track. You have to set about the poor lad so mercilessly, you devil ye? Can you not see it plays merry hell with his little head?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be okay. He's a king.
Aye.
Well, there is that, I suppose. Roland has to put it in his head, you know.
Master Evan?
How did you know?
Oh, it is you. It really is. Ratcha? Gosh, it's been so long. How are you? Relieved to have found you, that's how. The guards were all talking about how you'd been spotted. Oh, I was petrified they might get to you first. You mustn't stay here any longer. King Mausinger has ordered your arrest.
Thank you for your concern. But I came here to speak with him, as one ruler to another. I mean to forge a union between our two kingdoms.
And how do you plan to do that? In case you haven't noticed, the borders are closed, and the entire country is cut off from the rest of the world.
I know, but... Can I ask you something, Ratcha? Is Ding Dong Dell better now? Are the rats and mice happy?
I think I know what's bothering you, but there's no need to worry, my dear. King Mausinger will come to his senses. He always hated injustice. That's why your father put his faith in him in the first place.
Really?
Oh yes, because he felt the same. And that's why he gave Mousefolk a chance, like no king of Ding Dong Dell had ever done before. Well, he made me his maid, didn't he? And Mausinger his chancellor. Such things were unheard of at the time.
But Mausinger believes that... He believes that my father simply used him in order to keep Mousekind under control.
Does he indeed? Then he's sorely mistaken. Your father, near enough, pulled his mane out trying to build bridges between our two peoples. It's just a shame you have to take an old maid's word for it. If only he could have told you himself. His diary would have been the next best thing, I suppose, but I'm afraid they laid it to rest alongside him.
Is that right? Thank you, Ratcha. You've been very helpful.
Very helpful indeed.
Glad to be of service, my dear. Just you be careful now, you hear?
Here he is.
Hey.
Seem a little calmer. Yes, I think I am. Sorry about before.
Well now.
You weren't wrong, Roland. The lad soon came to his senses. Right? Listen, all of you. I must go and visit my father's tomb. I need his diary. I need to get to know him better. Sounds good to me. Let's get going, shall we? Lead on, Evan. Sound plan. A father's truth. So Mousinger has always been this bad. Like Roland kind of hinted at. Why did he make you his chancellor, huh? Go back when he was undercover. Head for the crypt of the Cat Kings. Which means Mausinger's chancellor is the you're faster. The one that, remember we saw the dark aura around him.
Let's go to work.
Here goes.
Ugh. Then you get better with that. Warrior King. All that. Fight the goo.
Here goes nothing. Eat this.
I guess up this way? Because I don't know if it'll let me take the Zeppelin. Because they're looking for us. The Zeppelin. Excuse me.
Watch your backs. Eat this.
Yeah, because I think there's a path up here. I can't call it Zeppelin, but... Crypt of the Cat Kings. Monster's not always been bad, which means... super evil bad guy. Who hasn't been enough in this game for me to remember his name. Only been a few times. That Crypt of the Cat Kings, isn't it? I heard of this place. Yes, and only one who possesses the mark of kings can enter. All right, in we go. My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. King Leonhard's diary. Here it is. My father's diary. Well, what does it say, Mon? Let's see.
Do you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Mausinger? The other ministers,
Were up in arms, but they dare not say so to my face. I trusted you. I could see the resolve in your eyes, the determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
He trusted Mausinger. He had complete faith in him. So, Evan, What are you going to do now? I have to make Masagar see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him. Sounds like a plan. Yes, assuming we can get him to talk. Let's head back to Evermore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for our chance to present itself.
Oi!
A letter from Ding Dong Dell. Old Musinger himself, is it? I knew it was just a matter of time.
Golly.
You planned this, didn't you, Roland? And what now? Curse ye, you and your accursed scheming. Roland's a master.
Come on.
Oh, shush you. What does it say? To be delivered by hand. To His Radiant Majesty, King Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum of Evermore. Tales of your great achievements continue to impress us. We'd be honored if you would visit us to discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the Mark of Kings as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Masagar of Ding Dong Dell. He wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it would make a pretty good bargaining chip all along, huh, Roland? It is a trap, of course. Oh, absolutely. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse. Oh, there's weasel words, 'tis not more than a challenge, and a brazen one at that. But it does mean we can finally meet with them face to face. It's a trap. We know it's a trap. But we have to go talk to him anyway. Off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit of the old international negotiations, is it? Tidy! I'll pack my, negotiating shoes. Nemesis.
If I may be so bold.
Nemesis. Cannot presume to know how you're feeling, but know that you have my deepest sympathies. All I would advise is you do not let negative emotions cloud your judgment. The cycle of revenge is one best avoided.
Hey.
Evan, do you remember what Aranella said to you? About you having a kind heart and becoming the kindest king? Well, she was right. That heart of yours is your greatest asset. You can't afford to let anger or bitterness get the better of you. Never forget that. Yep, coffers are full. And the stores are full. So something I noticed 2-3 episodes ago, and I don't think I ever talked about it, is the different mining camps. Looking at some of the items that we've been getting, they say gotten from mining camp, gotten from mining camp. But they say which mining camp? Gotten from mining camp 1, mining camp 2, so on and so forth. So, I'm thinking that each one gives different things, which means we should spread people out, like not have everybody here at Hunting Lodge 4, like I currently have, but some in each one. Now, I think the higher up the Hunting Lodge, the more rare the item. So eventually you'll want to take people out of Mining Camp 1, for example, because you have a bunch of iron nuggets that you don't really need anymore. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Sorry it took 65 episodes to finally get that. Guts getting Air of Danger. Canine Smarts. Although I need some more attack power. Adds cannons to Evermore's defenses in order to fortify them further. Nice. Broken. You can be here right now because I can't do anything at the weapon shop right now anyway. There's deep dedication, which we do not have, but I will level up this anyway. Fancy. Rover's Soul. Level this up. Store more stuff. Cool, I need that. Dimension Lab. Yeah, you're researching. Yeah, we could put Auntie Martha here. Can't do stuff at the King's Cathedral right now anyway. Research complete, which is accessory level 5. We'll research level 6. There's not much else we can do here. I actually don't have, for level 4, at least here. Which is funny. Oh, creative flair. There's somebody with creative flair. Just not here. Yeah, he's right here. Maybe he has to be a master of it. Which we can take care of right now. No matter what job you're doing, you should always think about how best to make others happy. As in shoemaking, so in life. Okay. Try again. 2 staff members, no creative flair. I wasn't reading that completely. There's true brilliance, by the way. Brocken knows it. But I just sent her over to the barracks, so whoops. Dimension Lab. We can finally complete the last research here. Orb drop doubler. So we now need to move on over here. Level up the multi-dimensional lab. Staff member is a master of metaphysically, master of expert's instinct. Chip needs more EXP. 2 staff members know expert's instinct. You need more experience, and you're only a beginner. So we don't have the 2 expert instinct. Let's do this. You need more EXP. We'll put you in the Sage Salon. Okay, I think that's it for now. Let me make mining camp 4. For the people from mining camp 3 here. So thank God. They've been in mining camp 3 for a little while. He's in the multi-dimension lab. Put him here for now. Okay. That will do it not only for the city portion of this episode, but this episode in general. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Next time, we walk into the trap. Knowing that it's a trap, so we can talk to Mossinger and see if we can't get some sense into him. Anything else here? Cool. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.